Hello everyone, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. And a project just isn't complete until we take down every single boss, so I play through the game again on New Game Plus. And when you do, a certain red book appears inside of academia. Wonder what that's about. The Book of Apocalypse. Ooh, sure is ominous. That tome is known as the Book of Apocalypse. It is ancient beyond words, and its texts comprise pages of terrifyingly powerful spells. Even the act of reading it will be singularly dangerous. A danger beyond anything I know lurks within. If you truly want to read it, I suggest you prepare for the worst. I mean, now I kind of want to read it even more. It seems pretty dangerous. You don't know what'll happen. What do you think? Might as well. I suppose I'll read it. There's a presence flooding my mind. Just the thought of opening the book. It's in my head! Will! Stock dinosaur sound effect! Ah! Here it comes. The Redscale Apocalypse Dragon! Metaphor ReFantazio's secret boss. And golly, he's a blast to fight. So let's get things started. Our opening turn is pretty much identical. We'll talk about gear and accessories at the end, but at the start we want to use both formations. Back to back, skip Stroll's turn. Use a little debilitate action on Willy. He's kind of, you know, the support here. Our main damage dealer is Stroll, and our tank is Heisme on that Royal Thief. Don't think it needs to be elaborated on why. He's just very agile. No, we don't do that yet. Let's use Vidartha. Get down its attack so we can have the highest chance of, surviving. Because just like most dragons, wants to increase... Ooh, that's perfect. Its attack before it does anything, logically. Now, you might notice we have 5 press turns, which is very peculiar. That is because in this mode, we get a crown that gives us a half one. But yeah, not really a lot to do with it, except for use the critical meatballs on Stroll's turn. It's pretty resistant to crits at our current level of luck, but, you know, we'll get by. Let's skip as well, send him in the front row. Just use Knight's Proclamation every time we have it up on Heisme. Because you will see, if there's a physical attack that targets him, it just goes away instantly. The boss can't even fight back. Now you might be thinking, why the crud are you not healing your allies, Johnny? Are you crazy? Stroll's the main damage dealer. Obviously want to keep him capped out. No, because we have the Berserker ability that increases his offense the lower his HP is. So every damage he takes, we kind of want to keep on him, which sounds rather cruel, but once you see these damage numbers, you will get it. If we get a crit here, that'd be crazy. I doubt it though. Yeah, not gonna happen. Even with our attack like sky high and with the best weapons, this is about the damage you're going to do without the Gambler's Manual, but no crits, darn. I was really hoping we'd get that and we could get the agility back up, but we're around level 80, and here's the main mechanic of the battle. A lot of ATLUS fights are puzzle-themed, and technically, Redscale Apocalypse Dragon has some mechanics. It will use the ability Ill Will if you have anything that reflects, like, anything it can do. That's a no-go. Additionally, if you damage it too fast, and it does not get to go through some of its scripted phases, you'll also just game over. It's pretty not fun, but those are the rules. So this is a turn we want to get our buffs back up, not go too crazy. Make sure we get a debilitate going. Gonna skip Stroll's turn. You can have some time to rest. Debilitate going out to ensure that agility stays down. Nice proclamation every single turn on Heisme. It is true, he will lose his agility, but it's not a big deal. Oh, we already have that. In that situation, do we want to stay in the foreground? We really don't. So I think I'll opt for Unwavering Blade just to maximize his agility. Yeah, we're gonna lose our offense, but we need the charge, and Juna can't really do that anyway. So screw it. Let's see what you got, Redscale. Ooh, I hate when you do that. Admittedly, its abilities are very random. Although it does seem to prioritize elemental like attacks more than anything. And let's see how we're doing. Our attack's not great. It actually saved my bacon there by applying that debuff, so we still had that. Don't really have much else to do, so even though it's not like the maximum amount of damage, I will go for the Stone Cleaver for 8,000. Followed up Royal Sword. I tried using different swords, and believe it or not, even though there is a sword that specializes in damage against dragons, it just did not work for me in this battle. Will's reward for getting 100% archetype exploration just seemed a little bit better. Now, what do we want to do? Because we have a little bit of freedom here. I think I'm going to use Patricarm on Stroll. Because if he gets mortal damage, he'll be at 1 HP, and then we can, like, rebound from that. Which sounds messed up, but our crit rate is still good. I think I'll just skip and Masuku Kaja. No, we don't need to use that. Man, I kind of messed up. And we don't want to burn Hero's Cry too early. Because bad things happen. So I think I'll just go for another Debilitate. It's probably going to Dekaja itself, but what can you do? Next round of Dragon's Contempt. It will go all the way up to 8 turns. It's... Oh, there it is. What a bummer. But that's just how it operates. It'll do certain spells also in a fixed order, and oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Oh, but we lived it. How's my dodge? He did, thank goodness. So if memory serves me right, that impairs a ice weakness onto your party. I don't know how we're gonna deal with that. That's bad. I think that goes without saying. So if it goes to another ice move, we might be cooked. In this run, totally squandered. There is some cheese builds you can do, but I really didn't want to go for any of those. Let's just skip right there. Get these debuffs back down to neutral. We really need a good dodge here, Heisme. You got us. I think his debuffs will stand for just one more turn. Let's get the attack down as well. We're playing very risky, but we'll Stroll at 1 HP. We can actually do crazy damage. He got hit. No, dodge it. Yes! Heisme! He drives a beautiful Dodge truck. I've seen it. All right. So is he? He's capped out. Yeah, it is. This is gonna hurt. Oh my god. And if we get a crit, we're not gonna crit. But if we did, oh my god. Not bad. Not bad at all. Why did that not do more damage? I guess it wasn't all the way debuffed on defense. I'm not gonna complain though. Huge. Okay. That turned things in our favor. Because the crit also, you know, gives us more turns to act. That was only 18. What's going on here? Yeah, you're poisoned. It's actually not that big a deal. It sounds messed up, but it genuinely isn't. Let's just get that going again. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. It's really no damage. I don't know what the big deal is. Is leaving Stroll at that HP a wise idea? I don't know. You know what? He'll be fine. I'm kind of just figuring this out as I go. Be honest with you. There's a lot of RNG at play here, but let's just skip her turn. Oh, that was a misplay. Let's just get the critical meatballs going and see what happens. I'm a little worried now because we got that crit. We'll do too much damage, and then we can't survive its retaliation, right? So if that happens, bad news. But we should have everything all lined up perfectly. Okay. Then again, this is RNG City, Warcry, that's slightly annoying. Could be worse. Roar is way stronger. Oh, that does nothing. Sweet. Not even flinching. Okay, we got a freebie turn. There is one ability we were absolutely terrified of. If it uses Charm on the entire party, like the Fire Dragon, it's over. Like, we just cannot rebound from that. The game wants you to inherit Unshaken Will on your entire party. I was not going to do that crap. I'm here for big damage numbers and to end the fight quickly because I'm making a video. But yes, let's make an end of it. Defenses aren't capped. Doesn't matter. Oh, 11k. Can we end it right now? Oh, we don't have enough MP. Dang it. I think I'm going to use this regardless. Get everyone max MP using one of our items and then just end it in style. One of the... Yeah. Oh, we can't use it because he is poisoned. Crud. Okay. We have to get rid of that. Oh my god, dude. Is this risky? It's really risky. But I've been in situations like this before and the boss just straight up kills you. And I don't want to deal with that again. So let's just... yes. Arcane Dragon Blood to everybody. And then we should have 3-ish press turns to do Armageddon. Well, that'd be enough, though. Now I don't know. I mean, there's no chance we miss, right? Okay, cool. Now we got it. Armageddon's Final Sire. Reward for mastering the Royals. This should end it. And if not, I think we lose, because it just kills you. There we go. So that's the intended way to defeat the Redscale Apocalypse Dragon. You can abuse the best food in the game and, you know, just beat it in one turn. But we get the Hero King's Ring. Makes you invincible to everything except Almighty. Pretty handy and pretty useless to get at this point, but what can you do? Did we make it back? Thank goodness we're alive. That battle was crazy.
What in the world?
Battle? What you speak of? How could you have seen it when you looked into be entirely engrossed in that book?
Huh?
You're kidding, right? There was a dragon. A blood red dragon, I swear. And it was ridiculously strong, too. Force of Magla was huge. Thought I'd pass out just looking at it. When I opened that book, it seemed an ordinary book. Perhaps it detailed the art of dragon creation.
Oh, that's right.
I see now. It's the Book of Apocalypse. And it truly was written to destroy the world.
What?
What does that mean? I believe dragons were originally ancient weapons. Weapons dangerous enough to end all things. In fact, I believe they destroyed the world once before already. The dragons you find now throughout the land are survivors from that time.
Let's see.
So you're saying the book's never been...
Yes.
It's never been used, and is thus preserved in its original condition. One may think of it as almost a new tome. Even though the dragons dwelling throughout the land may yet be a threat, their power was surely diminished due to their age. That said, the red dragon you speak of retained its perfect form. It was the deadliest weapon of all, and brought the world to ruin in the war of destruction.
You can't mean...
Yet, you say you defeated it. Yeah, it wasn't all that bad. It was all bark, no bite.
Now why do that?
You are a marvel. Apparently you had no need of any warnings about the tome's danger. Wonders never cease with you. Oh, shucks. The book's words rose from the paper, became an object. I obtained the regalia of Gaius, which just restores her HP MP at the end of battle. I hear a voice I've heard before, a woman's voice echoing in my head. To think, after all the effort to keep it imprisoned, the dragon of destruction would one day be truly vanquished. Thy special power may portend that thou art protected, mayhap to serve some higher purpose. Now go forth without fear. Remember that what alters thy reality is always thine own heart. What's wrong, Will? You should get going. With the skills you got now, you can go up against anybody without breaking a sweat. Yeah, no kidding. Especially now that we're invincible. So yeah, this wasn't my first time beating this thing, but just to, you know, prove you real quick, this is on Regicide difficulty. I've already done a separate playthrough with it, and it's amazing. Should have been unlocked at the start, but what can you do? So far, my favorite ATLUS balancing, but yeah, just check out the equipment real quick. The Reverent Crown, so helpful here. You gotta get it, and once you unlock all the archetypes, you get a good chunk of this gear. King Sovereignty, don't really come into play there, but, you just need every bit of damage you can get. My beloved Greatsword, of course, on Stroll, Cardinal, just trying to get his attack as high as he can get. Sadly, his crit leaves a little bit to be desired due to a low luck stat, but you still got a crit in there after all. And Hyzme, Serene Headband, so good, unbelievably good. And I also opted for, dodging electricity. For whatever reason, just rarely used, electric attacks. And as you can see, his agility is well above capped, so that really helped out. And also, yeah, we had to cover his weakness. And lastly, Lady Juna, who really just had the ability to dodge some stuff and got as much endurance as we could snag on her. All around, a pretty fair boss fight, and yet, I want more. Is that wrong? At the end of the day, though, I guess making any boss fight hard for us is a bit of a challenge. The Metaphor crew are pretty darn strong, but with that, our adventures in Euchornia are finally at an end. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, bye.